This is the Higginbotham Music Hour. You're joining Caitlin and
Ricky.
And we're father-daughter coming together, talking about different kinds of music, what we like, what we don't like, and sharing it with each other like we've always done. So tonight, my dad will go first.
So the format for the Higginbotham Music Hour is we decided to each pick 3 songs from one album that we like, that an artist produces, and then the other person will listen to those 3 songs and kind of familiarize herself with them, and maybe take a few notes on why they like them, why they don't like them, and then we compare them on the Higginbotham Music Hour. So it's Caitlin and Ricky talking about tonight. We're talking about Bill Withers, an icon, and Tom Waits.
Also an icon.
So Caitlin's pick for this week is Tom Waits. And if you're not familiar with his work, and I really wasn't when this started, he's done a lot of work.
A lot of work.
Yeah.
He's like the Ryan Adams of your age group.
I don't know about
Ryan
that.
Adams is always putting out music, and it's just moody and just what it is. And I feel like that's Tom Waits.
Oh, I don't know, but maybe that's a good analogy. Although I never heard of really Tom Waits until you or your brother mentioned him to me.
Well, you're missing out.
Well, now we'll start down that rabbit hole. Do you want to start off with Tom Waits or Bill Withers?
No, your turn first.
Bill Withers. Well, Bill is just the all-American guy.
Yeah, it's kind of hard because I wasn't really able to take any negative notes on him because I agree.
It's hard not to like him.
Yeah.
He's just got that kind of face, too.
Yeah, he does.
He's from... have you ever heard him interviewed?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, like, later in life, he does a really good interview, too.
Really?
You'll like him even more.
Yeah, I feel like I would just enjoy being around him.
Yeah, he's from West Virginia. So, like, he was born in West Virginia. Did a little work on him. His dad died when he was a kid. He was one of, like, 5 or 6 kids. He was the last one.
Oh, wow.
And so his grandmother raised him. That's why that song, Grandma's Hands,
Oh, yeah.
comes in there.
I forgot that was him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love that song.
That's a great song.
But he talks about, when he gets interviewed, he talks about how his house was the last house on that side of the tracks, whatever that means. And so but he would play in the white kids section and listen to all the white music coming out of the people's houses. And he'd play in the black kids section and obviously listen to the black music.
So he had a mix of it.
Good mix. And you can kind of tell it. He left there and got out of there and went to the Navy.
Okay.
And then after the Navy, that got him out of there and got him a little more of a view. Then he went to the recording business. But yeah, he just has this great outlook on life, I think. And you can hear it in his songs. And the first song up for Bill is Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone. What'd you think of that? What'd you think of Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone?
Oh, I mean,
I know.
it's so good. You really don't have anything bad to say about it, which is not really fair because I feel like I need to have something bad to say, but no, it's such a good song.
The only thing, do you know how many times he sings I know?
I know. How many is 76?
26.
26.
26 times he does. So count them when you ever hear him again. I think it's 26. So here we go with Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away. Wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder if she's gone to stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home anytime she goes away. I know, 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 I I know, 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 I know. Hey, I ought to leave the young thing alone, but ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Only darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away, anytime she goes away, anytime she goes away.
All right, so that was Ain't No Sunshine.
Yes, he knocked it out of the park with that one. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. You know, it's a sad thing, but it's such done so well that you don't feel sad about it at all.
He knows he needs to leave that young thing alone.
Leave that young thing alone. By the way, just as an aside, I checked out on Spotify to see how many monthly listeners, Bill Withers has.
Yeah.
And he has, let's see, 3 million.
3 million?
Even now.
Wow.
Tom Waits.
Oh, okay. How many?
754,000. So Tom's in there. He's
See, he's
almost
a
million.
rare gem.
He is a rare.
He is a rare gem.
Yep, he is. Bill's just one of those guys. He hit the right sound at the right time. He has this likable face, and he's weathered well. You don't hear about him, doing anything crazy.
Well, yeah, and he just has a pleasant voice and
pleasant manner.
Pleasant manner, pleasant lyrics. Even if it's a sad song, he just makes you feel good about it. So I understand him song that many.
Are we gonna play all Bill's songs now, or are we gonna go back and forth?
Let's do some Tom Waits.
Let's do some Tom Waits. Let's bring the house down.
All right. So first up is Tom Waits. I Hope I Don't Fall in Love with You.
That's the best one.
You think that's the best one?
Of these three, yes. Don't you?
It's a great song. I mean, if you haven't heard it, it's Tom being every person who's ever sat at a bar by themselves feeling alone.
All right. Before you play it, though, here's something that somebody said on YouTube. I was checking it out. Here's what they said. I thought it was great, so I wrote it down. Let's see. It said, "This song makes me want to smoke again and pour myself a drink." Yeah.
Yeah. But then, it doesn't, because it makes me feel bad for him, because I'm like, oh, that's not a good place, actually, Tom.
No. Well, and the best line in this song for me was, "Old Tomcat feelings that you don't understand." So listen for those.
All right. So this is Tom Waits, I Hope That I Don't Fall in Love with You.
Well, I hope that I don't fall in love with you. 'Cause falling in love just makes me blue. Well, the music plays and you display your heart for me to see. I had a beer and now I hear you calling out for me. And I hope that I don't fall in love with you. Well, the room is crowded, there's people everywhere. And I wonder, should I offer you a chair? Well, if you sit down with this old clown, I'll take that frown and break it before the evening evening's gone away, I think that we can make it. And I hope that I don't fall in love with you. Well, I can see that you are lonesome just like me. And it being late, you'd like some company. Well, now I've had two. I look at you and you look back at me. The guy you're with, he's up and split. The chair next to you's free. And I hope that you don't fall in love with and I hope that I don't fall in love with you. Well, the night does funny things inside a man. These old tomcat feelings you don't understand. Well, I turn around to look at you. You light a cigarette. I wish I had the guts to bum one, but we've never met. And I hope that I don't fall in love with you. And now it's closing time. Music's fading out. Last call for drinks, I'll have another stout. I turn around to look at you, you know where to be found. I search the place for your lost face. Guess I'll have another round. And I think that I just fell in love with you.
All right, so that was Tom Waits, I Hope That I Don't Fall in Love with You. I think that Tom was feeling pretty lonely and insecure at that point when he wrote that song.
Almost like he wrote it while he was in the bar.
Yeah, while he was sitting at a bar, probably a bar that's open all night, and it was 4 a.m, and he was alone.
Does it always sound like he has a cigarette in his hand?
I think he probably did.
Yeah. I mean, like, I can see his hat cocked back on his head. He's got a cigarette, and he's laying on the bar kind of sometimes. And, you know,
have you seen, I mean, that's what he looks like in a lot of his videos.
I haven't watched any of his videos.
Have you heard his song that the piano has been drinking?
No, but he probably thought it has a few times.
I love Tom Waits. So did I make a fan out of you with this?
Well, I think that when the thing about music is music is so powerful. It can transport you back in time to a place when you felt great or bad. It can make you feel better when you feel bad. It can make you feel bad when you feel bad. Make you feel worse. It can be a friend like that. And Tom Waits' song like this can be a friend to you when you just need to be in Melancholyville.
Yeah.
But if you for a good time, don't turn on Tom.
Well, I don't think that that's necessarily true.
Okay.
Because, which we won't get to it now, but with Ice Cream Man,
Yeah,
he's very tongue in cheek, and it's upbeat and he's fun, and he makes you feel like a jackass in a very Tom Waits sort of jackass kind of way.
Tom Waits, I think, is a good jackass.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It seems as if I've read some stuff on him. Has he either produced or been in a lot of plays or something?
I don't know. I don't know if I've heard that.
I think he's done a lot of either off Broadway in some way.
He's a multifaceted, multi-talented
That
man.
struck me as a guy that sings that would want to do that, but maybe that's just part of his process.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say that Tom, I would listen to Tom, but I would be like, I got to take a little sip of a little something stronger than normal.
He does make you want to like drink a little bit.
I don't think I would listen to it during broad daylight unless it's raining outside.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel differently about that.
I think I would just, whenever I feel like I needed a good old introverted time or introspective time, I might turn on some Tom Waits and pour a stiff adult beverage.
See, I think it's different because I think if it's a downtime for me, I maybe we're just different in that way. I kind of need something that's gonna pick me up a little bit more, but I need Tom Waits to balance out the really sunny days.
Yeah.
Can't get too good. Can't let it get too good.
Too good. Yeah. So now we're gonna go back to Mr. America, Bill Weathers. I feel like if in this battle, Tom Waits is the arch villain.
Oh, really?
Yes.
But I think he is the preconceived arch villain in a movie, and turns out that he's just a misunderstood, really nice guy
with a cigarette in his hand.
with a cigarette, but that doesn't mean anything.
No, that's cool. I mean, there's a lot of good guys that smoke. But,
So, which song for Bill Withers?
Well, we're going to "Use Me Up,"
Which is such a good song,
Such
and
a
I
good
think
song.
the best of the three. What do you think?
It is really, really good.
It's really good.
I don't know. Sunshine is so good too, though.
It really. So these are all on the same album.
Yep.
Was it like a compilation of them?
1972. Go to that album because they did the Essential Bill Weathers versions, which is just it's where they re-released all his, all his great stuff, but they really polished it up a little bit. And sometimes you need to hear some of the older songs in their original version without all the accompaniment. So this is Bill Weathers, 1972. This is "Use Me Up."
My friends feel it's their appointed duty. They keep trying to tell me all you want to do is use me. But my answer ain't all that use me stuff. I want to spread the news that if it feels it's good getting used, oh, you just keep on using me until you use me up. Until you use me up. My brother sit me right down and he'd talk to me. He told me that I ought not to let you just walk on me. And I'm sure he meant well. Yeah, but when our talk was through, I said, brother, if you only knew, you'd wish that you were in my shoes. You just keep on using me until you use me up. Until you use me up. Sometimes it's true, you really do abuse me. You get me in a crowd of high-class people, and then you act real rude to me. But oh baby, 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 when you love me I can't get enough. And I want to spread the news that if it feels it's good getting used, oh, you just keep on using me until you use me up. Until you use me up. Talking about you, people, it all depends on what you do. It ain't too bad the way you using me, 'cause I sure am using you to do the things you do. How to do the things you do.
Oh, Bill, that was so good. You know, I think maybe Use Me Up is my favorite song of the three.
I mean,
It's so good. The beat is so good. And, you know, we were talking about the drummer on this one. He,
which we talked about last time
on this one?
on that song.
Oh, did we?
We touched briefly on it.
Oh, yeah. He, somebody pointed out to me that was the first grill they'd ever seen. The drummer in the video, when you watch it on YouTube, he does this weird look on his face, like he's kind of grinning secretly, and he just then he gets good to him. I guess he realizes the camera's on him. But you know, this song just has it all. It sounds it almost has a Latin feel.
I see
You know,
that.
like a Chico and the Man, or well, you don't know who that is, but like I've got a low rider and I'm playing this song, and it's Saturday afternoon. Or you could look at it like this: he sang about, you know, ain't no sunshine. Now he's saying, use me up and you treat me rude when you get me in. I don't know if that's the same relationship. I don't know. But Bill does it right.
Bill does it right.
Yeah. So now we're going to go to another Tom Waits song. What are we going to now?
We're going to go to Martha by Tom Waits.
So what do you think about the Martha song?
I love that song. I don't know. I love all of them, but
you?
I do. Why don't you like Martha?
Well, I don't not like Martha.
Martha is Tom Waits making a phone call to a past love or flame in his life, probably from early 20s, and he's saying that 40 years or more have passed, and I don't know if it's a midlife crisis or if he really does love her, but they've both gone on and married other people.
Love.
She's an old love.
Well, what I noticed on this one was, first off, I again noticed a comment by someone on YouTube, and they're all fans of his, by the way. I didn't really read anybody that made a comment. It took time to make a comment that made a snarky one. It was just pretty good. But one of them said, the inventor of cigarette butts in a dirty glass of bourbon.
I like that.
And I thought that really summed what I thought of him up. But he also on this song, you know, the thing about stars are artists that have been around a long time, and they've released, you know, he's been out since when, the 80s?
No, this album's from 73.
Oh, wow. Okay, so 70s. About the same time, really,
Yeah.
as
I
Bill
think
Withers.
this was probably put out a year later.
But he, anytime an artist has songs that, you know, that you have such a huge catalog of songs, because he seems to put one out. If he were to walk down the stairs, it's almost like he writes a song about it. But he, anytime you have one, you'll have multiple versions of a song that your fans like or you like for your fans. And so I don't know if I listened to this version of Martha or not, but the one that I listened to was the piano was very tin penny type sounding, and it almost sounded like a old country church where the piano's not quite right, or the piano player's not quite right, and they're playing in very stilted ways.
I think that that's part of the Tom Waits charm.
Okay. All right. I get that, I guess. I just thought he didn't know how to play the piano very well, or wasn't tuned very well. But isn't he a piano guy?
Yeah, he is a piano guy.
Okay. Yeah, well, let's listen to Tom Waits' Martha.
All right.
Operator, number please. It's been so many years. Does she remember my old voice while I fight the tears? Hello, hello, there is this Martha, this is old Tom Frost. And I am calling long distance. Don't worry about the cost. It's been 40 years or more now, Martha, please recall. Meet me out for coffee, where we'll talk about it all. And those were days of roses, poetry and prose, and Martha, all I had was you, and all you had was me. There was no tomorrows, we packed away our sorrows, and we saved them for a rainy day. And I feel so much older now, and you're much older too. How's the husband, and how's your kids? You know that I got married too. Lucky that you found someone to make you feel secure. We were all so young and foolish, and now we are mature. And those were days of roses, poetry and prose, and Martha, all I had was you, and all you had was me. There was no tomorrow, we packed away our sorrows, and we saved them for a rainy day. And I was always so impulsive, I guess that I still am. But all that really mattered then was that I was a man. I guess that our being together was never meant to be. Martha, Martha, I love you, can't you see? And those were days of roses, poetry and prose, and Martha, all I had was you, and all you had was me.
That was Tom Waits with Martha. What did you think about that?
You know, that's about the third or fourth time that I've heard that song this evening. Because, as you listeners may learn, I don't warm up to some songs that I haven't heard before.
Yeah, he does not like change or new things.
Well, no. Don't put me in that hole. It's just in music, I like what I like. But I'm open to more. And I think I like this song more than the song that we just talked about. I don't fall in love with you. I like this song better this time.
What makes you like it more?
Well, because he's calling an old friend, girlfriend, and everybody can relate to a relationship they had in their youth, and he's and anyway, I still see Tom with a cigarette. And he's still got a rumpled shirt on, and he's probably got.
Well, he's probably calling her because he's drunk.
Yeah. This is definitely a drunk call.
It's a drunk call, but something we were talking about when it was playing was that I feel like maybe not every, but most of Tom Waits' songs are just like a little short story that he just kind of walks you all through it, and it's not trying to be super philosophical or anything dressed up. It's just Tom, and he's just there, and I don't know, I guess that's what I like the best about it. I was also saying I don't know if that song is more him feeling a genuine love for whoever Martha is, or if it's more of a midlife crisis, or a mix of the two, plus him being drunk. Because if he's Tom Waits, he's, like we said, probably drunk.
He sure looks like he could be pretty easily. But he's just missing that time. She's a part of that time.
Yeah.
And he wants to talk to somebody that he can connect with that went through that same time with him, I think. So Tom's probably drinking. He's got some scotch going on or some bourbon, and he's got a cigarette, and he's drunk dialing this woman and wants to relive it with Martha. And I would. Here's the thing is, so far to sum up these songs, if I were to listen to these two artists, Bill Withers, the giant that we talked about, and Tom Waits, the barfly, I would listen to them both in the same day. But like Bill would be the kind of guy that I'm doing the risky business slide across the floor with my socks, and listen to that, jamming around the house, doing stuff, uplifting stuff, cleaning the outside, the house or whatever. And Tom's gonna be like that evening after I've had a few beers, my team lost. And gotta listen to a little Tom Waits to bring me home.
See, I feel like listening to Bill Withers is gonna pump me up and like be a super positive, it's a sunshiny day. But then I feel like I need Tom to just make me feel like a badass, and like, I didn't feel like I could say that or do that before, but Tom put just enough like not giving a shit in me to make me just go ahead and do it or say it.
That was awesome for my little girl to say that on the air. So now we're going to go back to Mr. America and listen to the third song of Bill, and it's called Lean on Me.
Sometimes I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry, I'm right up the road. I'll share your load if you just call me. Call me if you need a friend. Call me. If you need a friend. If you ever need a friend, call me. 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 If you need a friend, call me. Call me. Call me. Call me. Call me. Call me. Call me.
Bill Withers, Lean on Me. Well, you know, I read a thing about Bill on this. He wrote that, according to the author that I read this on, that he wrote that about his time living in West Virginia as a kid, where everybody kind of, somebody needed something, didn't have a lot of money. All the rest of them would kind of pitch in and help. And that was when he lived in Slab Fork, West Virginia.
I do love that Bill's such a good stand-up guy.
Yeah, I don't want to learn anything about him. If he's done anything wrong,
If he's done anything wrong, I don't want to know it.
I don't see that in Bill, and I don't want to know about
Let's keep
Bill.
that hidden.
Let's keep that hidden.
Keep those skeletons in the closet, Bill.
Keep the mystery alive. Not many people that can give you. Of course, I guess if you're a football fan, I'm not really a football fan like this, but Nick Saban also came from West Virginia.
Oh, did he?
Yep, he's from West Virginia as well.
Really?
So, yep. So those are two guys. If you like Saban or not or hate him, don't put Bill in that category. Bill's risen above. Okay,
Yeah,
so now we got
Bill's
another
better.
Tom Waits song. And this one, what do you think of this one? This one's called Ice Cream Man.
Yeah, what'd you think of it?
Tongue in cheek, a lot of innuendo.
Yeah, the whole thing is an innuendo.
Yeah. There was another song out there about in that time period that I wondered if this was it. And it was about the Iceman. And so I
Yeah,
thought
it could
this
have been piggybacking off of that.
yeah, I thought it was serious. You know, it could have been like that. But yep. So this is the Ice Cream Man. What do you think about this?
This is what I was talking about. The upbeat, tongue-in-cheek, jackass sort of thing. Because quite a bit of Tom's songs are the slow, moody, sitting in a dark, dirty bar. And I feel like this one is the Tom in the broad daylight, just doing whatever he wants to do. And just more upbeat, and I like that there's a difference in the album and it's not all just moody blues sort of thing.
Okay, well, this is Tom Waits and the Ice Cream Man.
by your house about 2:45. Sidewalk, Sunday, strawberry surprise. I got a chair popsicle and I'm right on time. A big stick, mama, gonna blow your mind. 'Cause I'm your ice cream man, yeah. A one-man band now. Ice cream man, and I'm gonna be good to you. See me in the alley, baby, don't you fret. I'm coming back around and don't forget. Tired and you're hungry and you want something cool. Well, I got something better than a swimming pool. 'Cause I'm the ice cream man, yeah. The one-man band now. The ice cream man, and I'm gonna be good to you. Well, yeah, do ya, do ya, do ya, do ya. Well, you see me in the alley, you ain't got no change. Don't worry, baby, it can be arranged. Show me you can smile, baby, just for me. Well, I fix you with a drumstick, I do it for free. 'Cause I'm an ice cream man, yeah. The one-man band now. The ice cream man, I'm gonna be good to you. Good to you. Don't you know we're gonna take it by your house about 2:45? Sidewalk, Sunday, strawberry surprise, and a chair popsicle, and I'm right on time. A big stick, mama, gonna blow your mind. 'Cause I'm the ice cream man, yeah. The one-man band now. The ice cream man, and I'm gonna be good to you. Good to you, yeah. To be the good, yeah. The ice cream man, and I'm gonna be good to you. Good to you.
I like that it ends with the ice cream truck song. It's a nice touch, Tom.
Nice touch, Tom. If you're listening.
If you're listening. So that was his first,
Album.
official debut once he'd been signed and everything album.
Right. It sounded a little bit. Do you know what scat is?
Yeah.
Did it
Yeah,
sound-
at the end, at
one point there, somewhere in there, you was like, this is just like that scat type music.
Yeah.
So Tom may be more complicated than you think, or delusional because of the alcohol. I'm not sure.
So what'd you think of that song?
I think if you put a guy like Tom Waits on your turntable and started playing it, you would enjoy that song. I don't think it would be one you'd seek out. It would be more of a filler.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a deep song or anything, but it's just fun, and I love it.
Yeah. Well, I think I read somewhere where he had a job as an ice cream man sometime. I may be wrong about that, Tom. Don't sue us. But I think he did. And so, and also, didn't we read that he married a playwright?
Well, yeah, he started working, composing for plays, right?
Right.
And so then he married a playwright.
Right. Okay, so a lot of rights in there.
Yeah, a lot of rights.
So, what's your takeaway from this week's two artists?
I think that they would be friends.
Think so?
I think, and they may actually be. We should research that.
I think Bill's too good for Tom.
Do you? I think that Bill would see that he is, that Tom's layers. He's layers like an onion. You got to pull back.
Well, maybe so. I mean, hell, we don't know. Bill might be an arch enemy at night, but they could be friends. I mean, Bill's a very creative guy. Tom's obviously a creative guy. It's just that Tom likes the liquor.
But
the cigarettes.
we don't know. Maybe he doesn't actually like it that much.
Yeah, maybe
maybe
it's
that's
just a front,
all.
yeah.
Persona he's putting out
Could be.
that he's done very well with.
Well, I don't know about well, but here's the thing. Would you listen to both of these artists?
Yeah, of course.
Me too. I would too. So, see, I can grow.
Yeah, you can grow. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I grew. Tom helped me grow. So thank you for introducing Tom Waits to me. I probably would not have listened to Tom otherwise. I've tried to listen to Tom before. He's just an acquired taste, but just for you older people out there, if older than a teenager or whatever.
Not a teenager.
Yeah, no, you're not. Give him a try. He's worth listening to. A body of work that massive has appealed to a lot of people for a long time. So usually that denotes reasons. And so, yeah, give it a try. You might find you like the Tom.
And you probably will.
You're going to love Bill.
You're going to love Bill. Bill's the shining.
He's the shining star on the mountain. He's the all of goodness. He's looking down at Tom and going, Tom, I'll be down there later to see you.
Yep. All right. Well, that is another episode. Episode 2.5, 2.0, 2.1 of the Higginbotham Music Hour. So
until next time, this is Ricky.
This is Caitlin. Thanks for joining us.
It's your